What's going on, everybody? It's Jay Mathis here, aka Marrdarxth, known as the Chosen Shadow, and this is gonna be a little bit of a different video today. So I had thought about this a lot, and I feel like it was time to um, really resurface it and whatnot, and that was to post a YouTube video about it. Now, if you've been on my channel for a while, you know that I mainly do short feds, right? And it pretty much got me to this very point. So I thought I'd just, do a little video talking about more about the shadow extinction and exactly what it is. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment, all that good stuff. So the shadow extinction really started, I want to say, about maybe 2 years ago or something like that. Actually, no, a year ago to really begin with. I was no 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago. So when I was on Whatspad, when I was first getting into like the fact that I wanted to be a writer on there, I was like, well, if I want to create something, it's gotta have a name to it. It's gotta have a ring to it. So September 23rd, 2025 is when I first did my first book, which was titled Marrdarxth Origins. So I thought about it, I was like, well, I got Origins, it might as well be a universe, so I titled it Marrdarxth Universe. And that's exactly what I did. From there on, I did another book, and then I did another book, and I did another book. More to discuss about that another time, but that's pretty much where the Shadow Ascension kind of came from. First it was the Marrdarxth universe, which was the beginning of the ecosystem, and then it was cut up into three sections. So you got, how did it go? You have the Shadow Tunes, which is like the bloopers and stuff like that, like comedy side of MXU, which stands for Marrdarxth Universe. You have Shadow Extension, which is the middle, so it's like the experience and about like the origin behind it and all that stuff. And then on the third one, you have the milestones. So whether it was Marrdarxth Universe, whether it was the accomplishments I have of how many subscribers, all that good stuff. Whether it was about any of those things, it goes specifically in the MXU. More importantly, I take notes on it and I memorize it, and then I resurface it later on to make something of it. And I just took it and ran with it, and here we are now. So I thought it was a good thing that I came out of my comfort zone into it, because it's been a while since I've done a sit down video to resurface about just like what I do and like what do I plan to accomplish with it. So I'm about to be a college student. On July 6th is my first day. I'm looking forward to it. I am studying visual arts, and I will be attending Anne Community College. Um, I already love the county as it is, so I thought, why not go to it if I have a pretty good experience with going there pretty often, going to the mall, exploring the city of it all, really. Um, and yeah, so that's pretty much what I have for now. And I mean, and then again, this is not gonna be the only video that I do resurfacing about it, but that's pretty much like what goes into the Shadow Extension. It's not just the fantasy world; it's also the reality world as well, which creates the kind of the shadow realm in a way, but it's really the Shadow Extinction. At first, I was gonna go with the Shadow Realm, but I went with Shadow Extinction instead. It just had a nice ring to it. More on news on that one. Moving aside from that, characters. So the main character is Jay Mathis, Marrdarxth. Um, where did he come from exactly? So Marrdarxth developed his superpowers from a freak accident, which led to him developing durability, slowing down time, healing factor, superhuman strength, and a couple of other powers. But healing factor, durability, and superhuman strength is definitely the three that he has. He has more powers, but I feel like those are the three noticeable ones that he fits into. Um, and I thought bringing this character to life, especially with the purple shades, because purple is my favorite color. I thought bringing it to life would make more sense as well, explaining it from the man who created it after all. So I feel like this character went from being a drawing to actually becoming a philosophy, if that makes sense. So I feel like this character has a lot to offer in terms of, inspiring others to follow their dreams, to build their philosophies, to know that you can do anything you set your mind to with consistency. I'm not gonna act like this video was easy to make, because it wasn't. I was thinking on it, and then I was like, well, okay, I'll do a video about the shadow extinction, or whatever this video is going to be called. But yeah, it's good to really step out of your comfort zone. It's really good to put yourself out there, and it's also really good to have consistency. That's the whole moral of this video to begin with, on my YouTube channel to begin with, is to really break out onto your own. It's not gonna be easy. Trust and believe, it's not gonna be easy. There's things that I'm learning about YouTube and TikTok that I still don't know yet, and that's okay. I'm not gonna act like I know it all. I'm just not. But what I can tell you is this won't be the only video that I do based off of this. This is just the beginning, and yeah, that's really what it is about. Again, the moral of it is, um, you know, put yourself out there. Never give up. You're gonna lose friends. You're gonna lose friends, and you're gonna lose connections. But it's also important to remember that it's your dream and not theirs. So always remember that. But that's all I got for this video, guys. I appreciate everyone for listening. Again, like I said, this video was not easy to make, but I did it anyways. So to that I say, crowns up, never down.